Hello, welcome to Flooring Models Kit Review Time. Today we got Italeri's rebox of the old Esky. This is the 124 scale Range Rover Classic 3-door. Very sought after vehicle now. If you've got one of these lying in your barn or in your garage, you're going to be a wealthy person. Anyway, beautiful old kit. Again, let's not get too excited about these. These are very old kits, reboxed, but there is something quite endearing about the actual old Esky kits redone by Italeri. They go together really, really quickly. I've built a few of them now. They are a lot of fun to do. Okay, have some really quite classic, iconic vehicles. So anyway, there we go. Beautiful, showing in the green with the steel wheels as well, bless. Okay, running around on the box, as you see, you're going to get the old big decal sheet right the way through. Showing it in the green, but obviously you can do it any colour you like. Number for this one is 3644. Okay, and a little bit more round on there. As always, it is sealed, and I haven't seen in here, and to be honest, I never even saw the original version by when Esky did it. So, I'll get in here. That's all right, my knife skills, there we go. And then, in the box, we are greeted that sort of classic thing. So we've got some decals, we'll look at those at the moment. We've got not tons of parts, as you can see, we've got one bag and some tyres. Okay, we'll look at those in just a moment. Okay, straightforward into the instructions as always. So, again, I said these are very basic and they are actually quite a lot of fun to do. So, usual thing, we've got the actual parts down in there and then running in here. So, chassis, exhaust system, again, it's all basically faked. So you only see what it actually is. So no top off the exhaust boxes, things like that, but you can see. Anyway, that being pitted down in there. Then you've got obviously all the running gear, stereo mechanisms and things like such, and then chassis goes up to the lower floor section. We've got bumpers going in there, all the various parts being fitted, and there's some nice little detail things. The steering is workable, you can pose them and all the rest of it, although I won't bend them around too much because they're going to snap off, all right, but those ones are on there. Then it's talking about obviously putting the wheels on, so hubs going on there, fitting on the tyres, wheels going on there. Then obviously you've got the centre console with the diff, obviously the gear lever and the brake lever being fitted down in there as well. Seats being fitted in there, and then obviously all the door cards and various things being plated onto this one, and then put in spare wheel with the cover as always being fitted down into there. Rear seats, as you imagine, going on. Okay, then running around to obviously at the front, and again quite funny, Anglo-Saxon version, love it, and European version. That's actually very clever. Whoever came up with that one's very clever. Okay, so, and then obviously, so left and right hand drive, depending which one you want to do. And then again, opening up windscreen wipers for depending on which versions you want to do as well on that one. All right. Okay, different versions, as again, you can have the tail open or closed. If you're going to open it up, you're going to have to cut it open to pose it that way. And then glasswork all being fitted in, as you can imagine, and then same for the rears, and then obviously talking about which version you're going to be doing. All right, there you go, very nice indeed. So obviously we've got all the European registrations down in there as well, so there's something quite nice about that one as well. And obviously it's showing you there in the green, but pretty much any colour you want to do. So what we will do is we'll just have a look at the get them decals, and again pretty nicely done, no problem for what you need. Got your Range Rover, your badges, dials, various things, nothing really to write home about, but there we go, got all of that, everything you'd need. Seeing as they're here, let's have a quick look at some tyres. Actually, that's really nicely detailed, you can see that. It has got a centre seam running down in there, but it's not a massive one. Actually, no problem. We do have some writing on the sides, walls of one side. I can't quite work out what it is saying, but I think it is. It's supposed to be Michelin down on there. Hopefully you can just about sort of see that. There we go. And the tyre markings down the side. So what are these? Apparently these are 205s by 18s. Okay, so in one giant bag here with then sub bags inside. So again, if we can get this out of here in one, there we go, just checking for any loose parts coming out. So straight away, actually you can see the plastic isn't too bad at all. That's actually quite nice, all right. So looking round on it, got a couple of scratches and various things where obviously it's been kicking around a parts bin, but generally we've got no sink marks, no nasties, No, nothing at all. And as you can see, actually, that isn't too bad at all. That classic Range Rover look to it, as you might imagine. So actually that's all right. Apart from a few scratches, might be worth giving that a bit of a rub down. But hopefully your primer coat and everything, subsequent coats will take care of that. Nothing on the inside because obviously it's all, you know, going to be on the outside parts. Okay, so underneath here we've actually got the chassis parts, as you can see, running down with the springs, the various things, the door cards, doors, and the floor pan type area, as you can see down in here. And obviously you've got a little bit of running gear showing underneath with a lot of the transmission type things. And again, it's nothing really to kind of write home about any of these parts, but they are all there. And as I say, door handles with door cards, no electric windows in those days, clearly. And again, it's all right. It's all pretty much what you'd want. Then we've got some more of the running gear. So we've got the exhausts and the various things down in here. So as you can see, exhaust, seats, headrests, bit of a fuel tank down in there, control sticks, and say transmission, the diffs, various things. And then down on here, you can see some more of the headlight-y type parts. There is the odd sink mark, like these. They're quite extensive sink marks, but hey, it's all part of the fun with these kits. Okay, and then we've got the wheel cover down here at the back showing in there with that one done, and then obviously the steel wheels. Then running through seats, as you might imagine, door, back door card for the rear door, steering wheel, various things. Okay, and then last up we've got the clear parts. Okay, so you'd expect, and they are crystal clear, no problem with any of those. They're flat, so it's never going to be a problem. So they are absolutely fine in there. And you've sort of got the Pharrell type lenses down in here, which works for obviously all the lights, bearing in mind well before LEDs were ever invented. And there you have it. I have to say, I'm actually quite a fan of these. I like these. The great thing about them is that they go together really, really quickly. You know what it's like. You buy a Tamiya or something else like that. You know you're going to be a few days hard labour getting it all together. Lots of sub-assemblies, things like that. Yeah, none of that here. This is old school. So literally you can put this pretty much together without the actual shell, the body on the top, paint it all, and then obviously paint the body completely separate, plonk it on, and it's done. It's the type of thing you can put it together within a couple of hours. It's that straightforward, and then you can spend all the rest of the time doing exactly what you want. So you could detail out the interior, you could do a fantastic paint job onto it, you could even weather one up and do one old and beaten up and rusty, and that's exactly what me and Matt did, because we did the transit vans. So we both did ours as like real old workhorses, rust effects and stuff like that. So you could spend a lot of time playing with it and having fun with it instead of being bogged down into construction and stuff like that. And that's why I like these kits so much. So anyway, that is the Italeri 1/24 scale Range Rover Classic. So it is available through the PM store as well. So if you want to go off and grab one from there, you can do, as always.